So, this is Diesel We the People News. Now, a couple of videos back, a woman arrested for a hit and run even though she was innocent. Now, I had to apologize because I did not follow up. Well, I can't say follow up. Something kind of disturbed me a little bit on that video. What was I missing? Because something still didn't sound right. And I missed a very important part of it. And that's when the officers looked at the video and says it was inclusive. Okay? I mistook that into later on. Not before, she was prosecuted and all that kind of stuff, or booked in. So I used the wrong word there. Before she was booked in, they had the video. So I still think that she needs to go and look for some other type of attorney. Even though they have qualified immunity, the township or town, whatever, this was, I believe it was Arizona. If I remember correctly, by looking at the video on the police card, it was in Arizona. Scottsdale, Arizona, I believe. Okay, so we all know how Arizona is in the first damn place. But I misunderstood that one part, and I had to say I apologize for missing it, because that was actually a very important details. Now, I'm not going to go back and say I apologize for the whole thing, because in all respect, cops actually, within the guidelines, actually had proper cause. The timing and everything in there. All right? The problem we have now is actually they had factual evidence that she was innocent. Now, I believe the officer in charge should be fired. And I believe a couple of them may be underneath him that was hanging around him majority of the time should be also fired for upholding his misconduct. I think the other one should have leave it pay for a little bit, but especially with whoever was involved when they watched that film. All the officers that was a witness to that and have factual evidence, all of them should be fired. So, and this is more of an apology video. I had to go over it 3 or 4 times because I knew I was missing something, because something just was not adding up to me. And it just, that video, misconstrued as them seeing that video. I kept on, my mind for some reason was thinking it was after the charges, not before. So I don't know why I thought that, but since I did a little bit more looking into it, it was before. So they could have released her, charges dropped and all that before she got out in public view of this wink wink crime thing, right? So yeah, if this attorney is not going to accept it because of qualified immunity, then she needs to get another attorney or try to find one. You guys know how hard it is to find attorneys that will fight because of that qualified immunity crap. And I know Arizona at one time was talking about knocking qualified immunity out, but apparently it has not happened yet, and I guess it didn't pass or something. And you Arizonans, get on their butts and get that thing passed. I mean, if you had to call, film, be up their tiny buttocks, then do it. Okay? Situations like this was really unnecessary, and it doesn't hurt my feelings that they spent one night in jail. for, I wouldn't even know what to call that, deliberately holding back evidence, right? Because they had factual evidence. They called it conclusive. And it showed it right then and there. So no, they knew they goofed up and they was trying to cover it up. And I think they should spend a night in jail and be fired. Technically, if I had my way about it, they'd be spending a year in jail. That's just unrealistic, and the night in jail is unrealistic. But anyway, I just wanted to get on here and say I'm sorry that I missed that one part, and I hope she does proceed forward and getting another attorney, and hopefully she can find one. Wish her all the luck, because this was 100% unnecessary towards the end, when actually they finished up the investigation. During the beginning, they did actually have the officers did have the right to detain her and ask questions, and the officers sitting there lying and saying she don't have a right to attorney. Bull crap. Alright, and I know Supreme Court, you guys say that, you know, you don't need an attorney or anything like that. I still don't need to talk, and by gosh, I want a witness. You know, if I was going to use an attorney, right? Well, I'm not going to answer questions until I see my attorney. Conversation ended. Alright, so anyway, I'm sorry for my little mishaps there, and y'all out there, be careful. Quit talking to the cops. Okay? Especially when you have this gut feeling it's putting a twist on you. And I'm a firm believer that she was alert enough to realize that something was not smelling right. And remember, she called it out. Am I being detained? Which was the correct question. As soon as she kind of really knew the questions they were asking was kind of stabbing her, right? Alright, this will We the People news, y'all. So, I had to put a stop sign out there for me to stop, reevaluate, and see where I goofed up at. I try not to goof up. I'm just a man. I'm going to goof up. And this is probably not going to be the first time I might have an apology video. Till next time, y'all. Do something for We the People. Good luck to that young lady. Hopefully she finds an attorney and press forward. Bye, y'all.